Do you want more downloads for your podcast? In today's video, I'm giving you 5 actionable tactics so that you can start getting more listens, more downloads, more subscribes today. Let's get into it. Psst, hey, by the way, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure that you hit the subscribe button because you do not want to miss the top tips, tools, and tactics for entrepreneurs and business owners like yourself. All right, let's get into the episode. So my first tip to getting more downloads on your podcast is to guest on other similar podcasts. Be a guest. This is one of the best ways to get more downloads because of a couple reasons. A, you're going to be delivering value. You're going on to another podcast that is in a similar niche and you're delivering valuable information to their audience. B, their audience already listens to podcasts. They're listening to you on a podcast right now. So they're already prepped. They already understand podcasts. They're already listening. So this is an incredibly powerful way to pick up more subscribers and more downloads in your niche. There's a lot of ways that you can find other podcasts to go on. You can go to matchmaker.co, maybe go to podcastguest.com, and then go search for other podcasts in similar niches. You also might just go to iTunes and just type in a keyword that's relevant to your business. Maybe it's podcasting, entrepreneurship, real estate, whatever it is. Go to iTunes and start looking for other podcasts in a similar niche. Send them an email. Tell them the value that you will provide. This is a great way that you can get more downloads on your podcast. My second tip is to really get into Swapcast. And this kind of piggybacks off my previous tip. But as a podcast owner, as a podcast host, you're going to be getting constant requests to be on your show. Everyone's going to want to be on your show. And one of the ways that I screen guests coming in, is, what kind of audience do they have? Are they going to be able to provide value to my audience? Do we match up? But I also look to say, hey, does this person actually have a podcast? And I'm much more likely to interview someone on the After Hours Entrepreneur if they have a podcast that I can guest on as well. You can do a quick Swapcast. I do 30 minutes on my show, 30 minutes on theirs. Or maybe we just do a quick 30-minute conversation. We both share it. Swapcasts are absolutely huge because it really maximizes your time and, again, helps you leverage the audience they already have on their show. A third option would be leveraging word of mouth. Every podcaster is going to tell you, every salesperson, every entrepreneur is going to tell you that word of mouth is the most powerful way to pick up more business. But you might say, how do I actually execute on that? I'm going to give you a quick tip right here, right now. So one way that you can get word of mouth is having a call to action in your podcast itself is, hey, if you're enjoying this, please make sure to share this and tag me. I would really appreciate it. You might get a shout out on the show. Just try to find different ways to incentivize them. Maybe you can do even a giveaway. Maybe your giveaway is, I'll do a free 30-minute coaching call with you. Maybe you give away a $25 Amazon gift card at the end of the month. Give a giveaway for people sharing your podcast and tagging you on social media. This is an extremely powerful way of encouraging word of mouth. So consider that. Consider leveraging your tools in your tool belt to get more listens via word of mouth. As creators, we're not always thinking about how to market our show, but there's a few things that you can do. I'm going to hit on one that I think is really important, and that's the integration of Chartable into your podcast. Okay? What Chartable does is it gives you social proof. It gives you charts, graphs, data. It lets you know where you're ranking in different countries at any particular day. This is incredibly important for creating curiosity and social proof. People are drawn to what other people are drawn to, okay? If you can show that, hey, my podcast is blowing up in Ireland or in Australia or in the United States, people in those areas are going to be more likely to listen and say, this is interesting. Other people are listening. Maybe I can get value from it as well. So make sure that you integrate Chartable into your podcast and create that social proof. It's incredibly powerful, and I would strongly recommend that you dive into that today. My fourth tip is to continuously improve the quality of your show. Your sound quality matters. The podcasting market is becoming much more populated. There's much more competition. You need to stand out. And one of the best ways you can do that is with better audio. I'll have some links below to help you out to improve your audio. You can get a great mic setup like I have for very cheap that is going to dramatically improve the quality of your show. Maybe you're doing all your recordings on Zoom or on Skype and the audio quality is meh. Try Squadcast. I have a link below for Squadcast with a $10 code for you to get $10 off. Squadcast is it's absolutely dramatically changed the quality of my show. When you listen to the show, The After Hours Entrepreneur, you can tell which episodes are recorded on Zoom and which episodes are recorded on Squadcast. It's just a dramatic improvement. So continuously focus on improving the quality of your show via audio experience. And for my fifth tip, before I give this to you, make sure you hit the subscribe button because you do not want to miss these tips, tools, and tactics I'm going to be bringing you on a weekly basis. I'm committed to helping you grow the right way today. So let's get into our 5th tip here. Thanks for subscribing, by the way. I really appreciate it. Namaste. 5th tip. Focus on getting great guests on your show. It's really easy, especially for new podcasters, to just say yes, yes, yes to everybody. But you need to have a screening process. You need to make sure that you're bringing the right guests on your show. And there's a few different ways that I would recommend doing that. You can have like a formal form on your website that people can fill out and just make sure they're a good fit. Maybe ask for a media kit. How many followers do you have on Instagram? People that have large followings on social media are going to have much more people that they can promote it to. Make sure that you ask them up front, will you promote this on your channels? You want to make sure that they're willing to do that up front. But also, one of the ways that I've found great guests for my show is just by listening to other shows. Do this. Go ahead and write down 10 podcasts that you really love. Reach out to the guests that are on that show. If you're reaching out to guests that have been approved for huge shows, then chances are they've already been screened. If they were good enough for that huge show, they're going to be good enough for yours. You listen, you're going to find great guests this way, and it saves you all the guesswork of doing the background research, because it can take a lot of time going to people's social media platforms, talking to them. Maybe you do like a 15-minute screening phone call with them. Cut all that out. Just go to the top 10 podcasts in your niche and reach out to the guests that have been on their show. If they've been good enough for their show, they're going to be great for your show. So there you have it. 5 tips and 5 ways that you can get more downloads on your show immediately. I'm going to have some videos here to really help you magnify it and take it to the next level. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a comment below on some tips that you have to get more downloads, and then check out this video. They're specifically chosen to meet your need. In the meantime, I'll catch you next time here on Mark Savant Media. Peace.